Hey there, beautiful. My name is Melissa, and I'm also known as the Taropist, and I will be your tarot card reading for the next little while. Guys, we are going to do a little love reading here. It is timeless and it does not have any signs in specific. I will bring up any signs that do come up, but it could resonate for any placement, any sign. Okay. It's not going to resonate for everyone. And before I go any further here, guys, I am going to timestamp this reading in the pinned comment below so you can jump right into the reading here if you do not want to hear more about myself, the reading, or the channel. Okay. For those of you who do want to hear more, hi, I'm Melissa, also known as the Taropist, and I'm going to be your tarot card reader. And I know we've already said that, but we're saying it again. We are going to do a love reading here where we will look into the energy that you bring to the connection you have in your mind, the energy the person you have in your mind brings, and a potential outcome. This can be anywhere from single to married and anywhere in between. And of course, the potential outcome is just potential. I'm picking up on energies here, and anything that you would like to show up in your reality will be based on decisions that you make in the third dimension. Okay. And whatever you it's like, yeah, the energy is there, but what you do about it is up to you, not me. Okay. And that is about, if anything you want to know about myself or the channel, you can find in the description box below, the channel description, or you can check out my website, which is www.theterapist.com. That is where you will book Zoom and FaceTime readings. Uh, those readings will be closing for the summer here, guys, but I will keep my pre recorded readings, which are listed below, open throughout the summer. The pre-recorded readings, guys, are you do not need to book those on the website. You can just email me with the receipt of your payment and then the questions that you have. The pricing and everything is down below, as well as my Cash App and PayPal link. And I think that's about enough. Oh, well, we will say that this isn't going to resonate for anyone. You guys, this is fucking crazy. My mind's telling me yes, but my body is telling me yes. I think I said that wrong, but that's coming through for somebody, R. Kelly. You guys, please bear with me here because I am in a weird mood. And I hope this means that I'm going to be channeling, but I cannot seem to get my mind correct at this time. So basically, I said this isn't going to resonate for anyone, and that is crazy work. But this isn't going to resonate for everyone, is what I meant to say. So, um, only take what fits and leave what does not. If you would like me to be more likely to pick up on your energy in future and this reading, you can do any. Wow. Woo, we got to get back down to reality here. You can engage with this channel in any way. Some easy ways for you to engage and exchange energy with me are by liking, commenting, sharing any of my videos or my community tab posts. And I think my personal favorite and the most potent way to exchange energy with me on the channel is by subscribing to the channel. If you do subscribe to the channel and you would like to be notified when I do upload or go live, you can click that little bell notification icon to all. Okay, we're gonna get right into the reading here, guys. Woo! It's already feeling a little crazy. My mind's telling me no, but my body is telling me yes. Baby, I don't want to hurt nobody. Okay, because R. Kelly's coming through. I don't know if that's a good thing. We're going to find out more. But there is something that I must confess. Okay, because, so yeah, well, somebody has something to confess to you. I'm going to say that. I can sense the spiritual connection is coming out here. Because, like, I couldn't stop singing that song until I got to the part where it said, there's something that I must confess. Okay, this is something that's been boiling beneath the surface. It feels like somebody has been having, I feel like you have been both feeling this feeling for each other, this spiritual connection. The relationship is worth fighting for. I believe that that's what I'm talking about here. A spiritual connection that hasn't been brought into reality yet, but the feeling is there, and both of you can feel it very deeply. I always see you in my dreams. It's starting to become very apparent that this is a deep spiritual connection for somebody that it wasn't clear for at first. I feel like one of you, by the way, was very clear about this immediately, and we're gonna find out more. We're gonna start out with the this tarot deck here. Oh, I still have no idea what it's called, but we're gonna get your energy first, and then we'll get the person that you have on your mind's energy. And again, you can always reverse those roles. I don't even know if I said that or not Ten of Swords. You have the Ten of Swords in your energy. They have the Queen of Cups. Oh, I love that energy. Yeah, there's something here. You might be in a karmic connection or something like that. There's something that's like a painful ending. Oh my God, but it's going to lead to everything good in your life. Whew. Okay, there is this King of Swords as your overarching energy in a love connection. It's a little, uh, I want to say, it's not. There's also this, there might be some self-sabotage going on your part here, but we're going to figure out more. I'm going to clarify everything. The King of Swords as your overarching energy. I do feel like there's something that isn't being, there's like something being, oh my God, there's a lot of potential here, by the way, for happiness in your energy, the Ten of Swords, their energy, the Queen of Cups, and the Sun card and the potential outcome here. But there is something, I think it's you going through an ending of some sorts. It could be, by the way, it's a painful ending. It could be a painful ending to a karmic connection or a painful ending to a time, a cycle in your life where you maybe were self-sabotaging. So you have the Ten of Swords, the Three of Wands, and the World card. Again, with the ending here, this is very feeling very cyclical, like you're coming to a cycle's end. I don't ever say it like that, but that's how it wanted to come through. So a cycle's end. It feels like a now it feels like a book or a story. You might be, I don't know, you could be writing a book. Ooh, the Ten of Swords again. Yikes. And the Ten of Wands. Ooh, baby. Whatever you're going through here does feel heavy, and I'm going to take all of that on you because I feel like the attraction between the two of you with the Queen of Wands here has been there, but there's been something you are going. It's like I want to say because there's several different endings here. It's not like you're just ending a karmic connection, right? It's like you're putting a rest to the time in your life where you allowed these types of connections or you second guessed yourself or doubted yourself or undervalued yourself is kind of the energy that I'm getting here. You have the Ten of Swords twice. Again, the Ten of Swords is about a painful ending or the ending of a painful time in your life. Okay. So that's what I'm getting here is that's what this is. A time where you felt like you needed to appease everyone, maybe listen to outside opinions about what you should do with your life. And you kept ending up in a life that you didn't love, but that everybody else approved of. You were miserable, whatever this is, it feels like. And we're going to get more on your person's energy. You could be an Aries, any fixed sign, or any air sign. Leo is here and Cancerian is here as well. Scorpio is now here as well. I think Aries. So Aries is kind of strong at this time. Aquarius also here. Could be any sign, guys. Your person is possibly also going through some sort of ending. I want to say a surprise ending, something that seems to be uprooting them. Let me get more because something that has forced them to do some soul searching, but it's like this soul searching is ultimately leading them to you, their soul mate. Their energy is beautiful, by the way. There is something that has created their like a need for them to do some soul searching. So it could be a loss of a job. It could be any tragedy in the third dimension. So sometimes I'm gonna say NDEs, are they near death experiences? Can be this type of a spiritual I'm sorry, something very loud outside my door at this time. I think the long guys are here. So hopefully that doesn't translate through the microphone terribly. It's very loud. But we have there are many things in the third dimension that are divinely orchestrated in order to shake us up, wake us up from the monotonous life we have settled for. I think something similar has happened to you, by the way. I don't think it was necessarily as detrimental or as shocking or as like, what's the right word? Yours, I felt like was a process, right? You were kind of seeing things one thing at a time, but they have been like awakened in an instant. Something has happened. It could be a job loss. It could be a relationship breakup as well. I do feel like you've gone through a breakup, but I feel like this breakup was maybe even um, I feel like you might have broken up with somebody or are in the middle of breaking up with somebody, but I feel like it's by way of your own choice and finally seeing your own worth or starting to see your own worth. Sometimes just leaving a connection is how we can prove to the divine that we're starting to see our own worth. And then, the universe will start to serve us what we truly do deserve. Something happened here that has caused them to do some soul searching, but again, it's leading to you ultimately. I'm getting all paths led to you, were always meant to lead to you. It doesn't have to be something from your past, by the way, but I am getting that it could be something that has been around. Okay. And it's almost like, I don't know what movie this is. I'm getting Josh Hartnett, which I don't know if he's in the movie that I'm thinking of right now, but I think so. Let me know in the comment section below if you know what movie I'm talking about, but where they keep running into each other and it's like true love and you can feel it. You can't make this kind of love or connection up. But every time they would run into each other, one or the other or both would be in a relationship, else outside of each other and were unable to come into connection. And it's like finally this perfect moment where the connection can come in. It doesn't have to be somebody from your past, by the way. It could be two people that had to go through different lessons in life in order to finally be ready for each other. I don't know why they keep coming out in threes, but that's okay. Maybe there's something about 333 that is significant for you. Ultimately, here, it's like saying in the outcome here, there's a strong need for us to be more okay, because it's like what I was just talking about that movie, where it is almost like you guys could run into each other serendipitously, and you may or may not know each other from a previous situation. This could be just somebody that you run into serendipitously that is meant for you, somebody who's destined for you. But again, like I was saying earlier, that the decisions we make ultimately are going to shape our reality. And there's a strong need for us to actually make the decision to take action towards something and not let the fear of being rejected or the possibility of disappointment or pain or a heartbreak to stop us from taking the lead or taking action towards this connection. Okay. Again, the ultimate outcome here, and you have the potential for this to be the happiest time in your entire life. But it's saying here that because of things that have happened in your past, a recent painful ending for you, and I'm getting whatever this is that caused them to go through an awakening has really jarred their system. By the way, usually an awakening stirs up past traumas that we were trying to suppress as well. And so sometimes when we're living in that monotonous routine life where we're not living, we're just on autopilot, we're not thriving, we're just surviving. It's because we're just trying not to feel the pain of the past. So we're just trying to get by, right? And almost like stay somewhat numb without feeling any joy. Because then, if we're in that somewhat numb space, we are also not having to feel any of the pain from our past traumas. Well, I feel like whatever happened in their life has caused them to feel the pain of their past traumas and do some soul searching and really wake up to the reality that they weren't living the life that they love and that the only person who can make the decision to live the life that they love is them. I think you're both going through that, if I'm being honest with you. And again, then it's going to ultimately depend on the two of you being willing to take action towards each other in order to come into this reciprocal connection. It feels like something, let me say, that neither of you have ever really had, but it's like you both are the kind of person that give your all in situations, but you've always accepted breadcrumbs. It's going to feel like you're almost like you're dating yourself or you're with your, like finally your counterpart, the person that matches your energy, the person that matches your loyalty, the person that matches your love. I am watching you guys like surprise each other in the littlest ways. It doesn't have to be anything big at all, but it could be flowers or it could be your favorite drink or your favorite treat or whatever it is. And it's just kind of constant and little things that are constantly reminding you that you love each other. Again, it's like it's saying here, maybe in the past when you've done these little things for people who did not appreciate it, it's not that you didn't feel appreciated. It's almost like it made people who aren't as thoughtful feel threatened by your thoughtfulness or something like that. Or it was, I'm going to say, when you're doing thoughtful things for the wrong people, sometimes they not only don't appreciate it, it turns them off, is what I'm going to say. So there's a kind of an energy here where you may be afraid to be that person that you've always wanted to be. Baby, let me love you. is coming through. I don't know. There's something else coming through that it's like, I'm a lover and I just want to love hard, like love the way that I've always wanted to love. And this is going to be a connection that you're able to finally love the way that you always wanted to love. It's like, they're not going to be turned off. It's going to actually turn them on. How much you love them, how much you want to see them, how much you want to be around them, how much you want to text with them, how much you want to be in contact with them, in close proximity to them, because in their energy and in your energy is the only place that you've ever really felt this safe or at home. Ooh, this feels very lovely. I am going to end it there, guys. But there is a strong need to take action. It's saying that it's like you don't need to probably go out of your way. The divine always gives us these opportunities, but something about your pride or your fear of rejection or intimacy that could make you miss this opportunity. It may come into your third dimensional view. Um, However that may be, you run into each other at a grocery store, you already know each other, or you run into each other, you've never met each other. It doesn't matter if you know each other or not. Whatever this is, it's like you're going to feel this instant connection or this pull to communicate with this person in some way, but then there's going to be a natural little block that wants to come up that's like, no, because of the maybe you being open, forthcoming. By the way, you can never scare away the right person. Okay. So if the person is right for you, you can't scare them away with your romantic side or your romantic nature. um you can only scare away the wrong people by being yourself. Okay, so whatever this is, it's saying you need to be yourself in this situation and not let fear of rejection or intimacy or the fear of the way things have gone in the past stop you from being the person that you know that you truly are. Okay, I hope that makes sense for you, or however you want to. It's like I'm getting, you're going to be afraid that you're chasing this person because all you want to do is talk to them, or vice versa. This could be that person that's going to be afraid of that, whoever that is. Maybe it's both of you, because maybe both of you love hard and you've never run into somebody who loves hard as equally as hard. So now it's like you don't have to be afraid of showing your affections for this person anymore. Okay, in fact, showing your affections for this person is the only thing that is going to really work for this person, for the right person. Okay, and I love you so much, and I'm getting like a strong need to let go of overthinking everything and doing everything by logic and letting the feeling of this drive. Okay, I love you so much, and if you made it this far, don't forget to hit the like button. I will see you very soon. Mwah.